Salutations everybody, it is Matty here today with a loving video, and this might be, well, actually it is very random, and I do this from time to time, but I feel like it's been far too long since you and I have just sat down one-on-one and exchange some passionate love. Really though, a lot's been going on lately in my personal life as well as YouTube, and I just wanted to cover all those bases here today and just express a lot of gratuity. For starters, we're about to hit 300,000 subscribers, and I remember always wanting just to hit 100,000 and being satisfied with that, and anything past that was more than a treat. I hit 200,000 when Fallout 4, the day it came out, and then after that I just hit 300,000, or I'm about to hit 300,000, I don't know by the time this video goes up. Nonetheless, it's just really wild. I don't ever get carried away with the subscriber number. I'm more concerned about daily active users who come onto my channel and watch my stuff. But still, it's a cool milestone to just, you know, put on the cap and say like, yeah, I did that, that's awesome. And it's always hard for me to get sentimental about a number, but it's just sort of mind-boggling that that many people have actually thought it was worth clicking subscribe on my channel. I just can't wrap my head around it sometimes, how many people you actually get into contact with over the internet. And I've met so many amazing friends through this, so 300,000, fuck. I don't think I'll ever hit 1 million, but I also said I don't think I'll ever hit 100,000. But who knows? I mean, YouTube is a very strange and unpredictable beast, and we'll get into that a little bit later. Number 2 is a video about RPGs you should play before Elder Scrolls 6 comes out, and I'm really floored at the fact that it's about to hit 1 million views. What's so surprising about it is because I was hanging out with a friend the other day, and she was like, hey Matt, have you ever hit 1 million views on a video? And I said, I've come close a couple of times. I know my Fallout 4 initial review came close. I know that the reveal for the gameplay of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic by Apeiron, that one came very close, but I've never hit 1 million, and this one's about to. And I looked at it, I was like, once again, it's just boggling my mind that that many people have heard my voice, and that maybe when I'm walking down the streets, like I've passed someone that's seen my video, and I don't mean in a famous way or any way like it's dragging down my mentality. It's just kind of mind-blowing how many people you can reach out to through a simple camera and a microphone and stuff. I'm just really humbled by that, because that's a lot of people checking out my stuff, and a lot of times I usually get nervous when I see that stuff. I'm like, oh god, that's so many people seeing my shit, what if they think it's bad? And now I'm like more confident in myself and my content because of your guys' support and love, which is what I really wanted to get around to in this video. I've always been the type of person to value whether if you told me views or very kind comments, very outgoing support. I will pick the outgoing support every single day of the week. Yeah, I make a lot of my living off of views. For my head, for my sanity, and for my content and making me proud of it, I value much more the outgoing support, because then it lets me take chances, which I've been doing a lot on the channel. It's no secret that I'm going through a bit of a transition right now because I'm not really tied to a particular game. It's no secret that my Bethesda videos have been doing way better than anything else I'm doing, but it's also that this site is so wildly unpredictable. I mean, I've done a bunch of reviews lately, and if you told me that the Surge review would do way better than my review on Prey and NBA Playgrounds and other games, I'm just like, what? That doesn't make sense. At least Prey's a Bethesda game. I mean, it's so unpredictable. It's really just, you gotta get the flavor of the day right, and that's kind of the shitty part about daily uploading. But I just love making content again, and I'm so honored that a lot of you guys reach out and say like, I'm a part of your daily schedule. And that to me is like, what? Like someone wakes up every day and goes like, all right, it's time for a Matty video. Like, what? I don't want to drop typical YouTuber cliches where it's like, it means the world, I'd be nowhere without you guys. It's fucking true, but it's also like one of those things that I just need to say, I need to express how much you guys change my lives. Not only through the comments, but also the supporters on Patreon. They're very vocal in the Discord, and on top of that, their support makes the channel transition not as stressful as it really should be. If I didn't have a Patreon right now, I'd be sweating. I think I'd be very pressured, and I'd be very concerned of where my future lies. But because you guys continue to support the Patreon, it makes the biggest difference in my career path right now. So to those who do support on Patreon, not that it takes away from the viewers who don't, but really, thank you guys too, because that is keeping me right here, boys. I'd always try to make it work, but the Patreon makes it a certainty, is what I'm getting at. God, I just like took a second to look at the camera preview, and I've been in the sun for the past week and a half, and I'm so disappointed at how fucking pale I am. This is just a quick little vlog. I wanted to thank you guys really express some love in this video, because a lot of the time I sit down and do that, and I feel I've been so wrapped up in my own work, constantly trying to keep the daily videos coming, working on reviews, doing Patreon content, etc., that I've kind of lost a little bit of the focus, where sometimes I like to just sit down and be sentimental with you guys. So I do apologize if it comes off incredibly random, because, well, it is very random, but just wanted to shoot some of that fiery, passionate love your way. Anyway, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Stay sexy, stay active. I love you all. Peace.